What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and in this video, guys, we're going to be breaking down our Week 4 team builder of the Pokemon 4 Glory. You guys know what you guys know what P4G is. I'm done explaining it. It's team builder, competitive team builder, Pokemon Draft League format thing. Going up against Dan. I'm really excited and I'm really nervous and I'm really tired. It's really early in the morning. Let's talk about the teams. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed the team, and of course, go show some love to my friend Dan in the description of this video. I'll be sure to link his channel. If for whatever reason you're not already checking out his stuff, the team builder will be up today and the battle will be going up tomorrow. Let's break down his team really quickly. You guys see it right above my head. First up, he drafted Tapu Koko. Just stupid strong. 115 attack, 95 special attack, 130 speed. Sets the electric surge. Absolutely wild. Very fast mon, very strong hitting mon. One of his Z captains. Next up, we have Latias. Everybody knows about Latias by now. 110 special attack, 130 defense. Levitate ability kind of puts a damper on the fact that I have 3 Earthquake users drafted. Can be a defog support, can be a life orb offense, can use healing wish, can be specs, can be scarf, can be trick. It's really annoying. Mega Beedrill, 150 attack, 145 speed, also really fast. The first 3 mons he drafted are the 3 fastest on his team, outspeeding almost my entire team. At least the Tapu Koko and the Mega Beedrill do. So adaptability makes U-turn and poison jabs just a nightmare to switch into. Get Swords Dance, Drill Run, knockoff, things like that. Can set up T-Spikes. Next up, Serena. We used Serena last season in the GBA, Queenly Majesty, to prevent my priority on things like Scissor, Sneasel, and Mamoswine. It is a spinner, pretty one-directional as far as its moveset goes. 4 attacks, it can set screens, it can synthesis, it can toxic, it can, like I said, very kind of one-directional as far as it goes. Not the world's most worrying thing, but it is possible. Diggersby, oh, huge power Diggersby. Can set up rocks, can be a setup sweeper with agility or swords dance, stab returns and earthquakes, knockoff, elemental punches. This thing can be a potential nightmare for the team. Bronzong, levitate and heat proof. I don't anticipate him to bring a heat proof mon because I don't have a fire type mon on my team. So I know levitate Bronzong's coming 1000% because again, 3 ground users, or 3 earthquake users. So can set up screens, can boom, can set up rocks, things like that. Toxic, no recovery, which is really nice. Umbreon. Really bulky mon, 95 base HP, 110 defense, 130 special defense, synchronized, so if I toxic it with a mon that is not steel or poison type, I'm getting poisoned right back. It can foul play, it can wish, it can curse, it can baton pass, it can heal bell, things like that. It sponges a lot of hits, kind of shrugs them off, and then slowly pivots into other members and can potentially heal them up with wish passing. Primarina, Dan's been really enjoying his Primarina. 126 special attack, 116 special defense, nothing too crazy. I mean, 80 HP, it only has torrent ability right now, so no liquid voice. Moonblast, Sparkling Aria, Scald, Surf, Hydro Pump, whatever HPs, whatever hidden powers you want to run. This thing can be a potential nightmare. It's hard finding a switch into this mon on any team, really. Alolan Golem, I don't see coming. I really don't see coming. 4 times weak to ground, really slow. Like, it has sturdy, but I don't see it coming. 160 defense, 120 attack, galvanize ability. Can set up rocks, can hit really hard with normal or galvanize normal type moves. Yeah, beware potentially I do see coming. 120 attack, 125 I'm sorry, 120 HP, 125 attack. Fluffy, it can run Fluffy because I don't have a fire type on my team again. So it's gonna be a little bit more bulkier. Hammer arm, curse, toxic, bulk up, things. Beware does things. Moltres. Moltres is Dan's Omni captain, his Omni Z captain. 90 base speed, nothing too crazy. 125 special attack, 100 attack. 4 times weak to rocks. I don't see Moltres coming. It could. I don't see it coming, but it could. I see the Volturn Corn, Tapu Koko, and Mega Beedrill. I see Latias. I see Bronzong. Primarina, and then either Umbreon or Diggersby, honestly. He can run Defog Latias. Let's talk hazards really quickly just on his side of the team, and then we'll go into our team breakdown. Rock setters, Diggersby, Bronzong, and Alolan Golem he can use. Spike setters, he has none. Mega Beedrill can set the toxic spikes if need be. Serena for rapid spin support. Latias and Moltres do get defog, and then The Serena does get aromatherapy, the Beedrill, or I'm sorry, the Umbreon does get Heal Bell, and Latias does get the Healing Wish. So these are things to take into account. I really think that a lot with his Volt turning, we need to kind of take advantage of that and set up hazards. So I'm going to break down the team right here, and I do just want to start off this team breakdown by giving just a tremendous shout out to everybody in my front office for helping me. This week has been quite literally, I don't even know why. I don't even know why. What do I have to show for it? It was the busiest week that I've had in a long time, and I literally there's nothing to show for it yet. So I apologize about that. But thank you to everybody in the Detroit Steel Wings front office right now for helping me with this team, because I would be teamless going into this battle without them. We're going to break it down really quickly here. Tony Stark the Scissor, Choice Banded Technician ability, U-Turn, Bullet Punch, Knockoff, and Roost. Originally there was Ironhead. I didn't really, looking at the team lineup, I didn't really see a moment where I was going to go for Ironhead over something like U-Turn or Bullet Punch. Roost for the recovery is really nice. 172 HP, a lot of bullet, 252 Adamant max attack. 4 in defense and special defense just so they don't go to waste, and then 76 in speed, bring it to a total of 95. That is to, if I recall, let me maximize this window really quickly. Serena, if he's running an uninvested Serena, we can speed creep that just a little bit. Things like Umbreon, if he decides to speed creep, we're speed creeping just a little bit faster than him, so we can get a really hard hit off on this thing. Things like Primarina, we're faster than an uninvested Primarina. We're faster than uninvested Beware. Diggersby, we're not faster than. So pretty much the Diggersby will outspeed us, and that is it, other than Moltres, the Volt Turn Core, and Latias. So that's really nice. I do like the speed investment on this thing. We'll be able to get a hard U-turn off. A hard U-turn off. In case they're like, oh, Scissor's slow, I'm gonna go for an HP Fire. Psych, you thought. And then the Choice Banded U-turn from Scissor. It's actually going to destroy things. I'm looking forward to Scissor, and a lot of the mocks. Scissor has been doing a lot of work as a really hard-hitting pivot. Next up here, we are bringing Discount, and Discount actually is putting in work in the mocks. I'm hoping to carry over with that idea. Discount is rocking the Fightinium Z, Keen Eye ability, Brick Brick, Ice Shard Knockoff, and Swords Dance, 36 HP, 252 attack, 220 speed Jolly. We are outspeeding a timid max speed Latias. Tapu Koko and Mega Beedrill will outspeed this, but the thing is to scare out something like Latias. He could stay in, and I could Pursuit Trap him, and that would be unfortunate because we don't have Pursuit on this mon. Because 9 times out of 10, if I bring this thing in on Lottie, and it's not Scarf Locked, I'm gonna click Swords Dance and set up, because Brick Break, Fightinium Z and a +2 Brick Break takes down Umbreon, it takes down Beware. Does a tremendous amount of damage to Bronzong, and then I finish it off with a knockoff. Ice Shard for the priority. Priority's really good against him, considering his Volt Turn Core. While it is the most Glass Cannon Volt Turn Core in my opinion. Very, very hard hitting. Very, very does not want to take a +2 Ice Shard, especially if I can get my 2 forms of hazards up, which you guys will see here in a bit. Knockoff, like I said, a lot of his mons appreciate leftovers. A lot of his mons appreciate Light Clay too, if he decides to bring screens on Bronzong or screens on Serena. Umbreon switching in on this thing, we can get rid of its leftovers, go for all-out pummeling Brick Break. Primarina, if Primarina's a safe switch in, we get rid of that thing's specs, we get rid of its life orb, we get rid of its leftovers if need be. What else switches in on this thing? Beware. Rocky Helmet Beware was something that was brought in mocks, leftovers, Assault Vest, things like that. And then that will help us in the long run about getting rid of that. Nothing too crazy about Sneasel here. I'm really looking forward to it. It did put in a lot of work. Choice Scarf, Ray Romano, the Mamoswine, Thick Fat ability, Earthquake, Icicle Crash, Superpower, and Knockoff. 252 attack, 4 defense, 252 speed, Jolly Nature. This outspeeds everything on his team and actually outspeeds Mega Beedrill by 1 point, which I like. Earthquake hits everything on his team, save Latias and Bronzong. If we can get rid of Latias and Bronzong, we just kind of start clicking EQ with Mamoswine, which is really nice. Icicle Crash is super effective against Latias. Icicle Crash super effective against Serena, Diggersby. Icicle Crash is neutral against Moltres. Superpower is to get a huge hit off into something like Umbreon or into something like Beware if they think they can take a hit. Knockoff. Bronzong doesn't want to switch in. If he thinks we're going for EQ and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go into Bronzong. Bronzong takes a really hard hit with a knockoff, and then it has no recovery, gets rid of a Light Clay, things like that. Nothing too crazy about this. Mamoswine's meant to like kind of clean up after and sweep up, or potentially scare things out so I can keep momentum going in my favor. Next up, Tantor the Donphan. Rocky Helmet Donphan, sturdy ability, rapid spin, rocks, knockoff, and EQ. 252 attack, 252 HP, 156 defense, and 100 speed. Impish nature, kind of fast Donphan. We're able to get rocks up. We're faster than a few things. We're faster than uninvested Beware, faster than uninvested Primarina, obviously faster than Bronzong. Not faster than Umbreon, though. The Rocky Helmet is good for switching into Diggersby. The Rocky Helmet is good for switching into Mega Beedrill. It's good for switching into Beware. Things like that, things of those natures. We are able to get rocks up. We're able to spin away hazards just in case, because Sneasel doesn't appreciate rocks. Defog was an option on Scissor as opposed to Ironhead and Roost, but I figured I'd rather have the recovery on Scissor if I can scare something out. Knockoff removes items, and once Latias and Bronzong are gone, Earthquake spam is just, and Moltres. I really don't see Moltres coming. If it brings Moltres, like, golf claps, but I don't see Moltres coming. That's why I haven't brought it up when talking about EQ spam between it and Mamoswine. Next up here, Ivy the Roserade, rocking the Yachi Berry, Natural Cure, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Spikes, and Synthesis. This is sadly my only answer for Primarina. You really don't have, I mean, Primarina is just an absolute nightmare to deal with. Primarina is just an absolute, nightmare. So, the plan is, Scissor, if he makes, here's the thing about Primarina. He can run 4 move syndrome, like, he can run 4 coverage moves and absolutely blow back my team with the specs, but he needs to make those predictions. So if he goes for an Ice Beam, we can take 1 upon switching, Giga Drain it back, like, live by a sliver, provided we're from full on the second one, and then 2-hit KO it with Giga Drain, so that's nice. Spikes are going to be really nice against things like Tapu Koko, Mega Beedrill, Serena, Diggersby, Umbreon, just getting that chip damage off. Synthesis for the recovery. Sludge Bomb is going to hit things that Giga Drain would not. Aside from Bronzong, Bronzong does wall this thing completely, but we do get a free switch in into Scissor after that, unless he's bringing HP Fire Scissor, which a lot of our opponents have been bringing HP Fire on their Mons that you wouldn't expect them to bring HP Fire on, so that's my ass. I don't know. I'm back in 6th gen team building. These guys are league battling in 3017. I'm here in 2017. But Sludge Bomb's nice. Sludge Bomb gets the 30% poison off on a few things. Getting a 30% chance poison off on Beware would be really nice. But I do like the idea of Spikes and Stealth Rocks being able to put pressure on things like Latias to defog and Serena to spin. We do have a spin blocker here. Last up, our last mon is Tesla, AV Rotom, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and HP Fighting. Max HP, 36 defense, take a few Psy Shocks. 4 special attack because EVs don't want to go to waste, 60 special defense, and 156 speed, Timid Nature. Bottle Capped, we will outspeed a Jolly Max Speed Diggersby. We'll be able to get a huge hit off with HP Fighting. Here's the thing about Diggersby and Rotom. We're immune to each other's stabs, but Diggersby gets knockoff. And I was thinking Will-O-Wisp, but the Assault Vest actually helps us deal with Tapu Koko more. Any move Tapu Koko wants to go for, aside from a Nature's Madness, will easily be a 4-hit KO on this thing. He needs Grass Knot for things like Mamoswine, for things like Donphan, for things like Mega Swampert. Brave Bird's really nice for things like Roserade, which would wall him completely. He can run HP Ice for like Donphan, Roserade, Salamence if need be. He does get the Dazzling Gleam, so there's like 6 moves to run on Tapu Koko, but you only get 4. So depending on the coverage, we can kind of deal with that. It is a really fast, hard-hitting mon. So I'm really looking forward to this matchup. I think this matchup is going to be one for the books. Hopefully, we're going to see. I'm still really, come battle time, you're going to realize that I am still really tired because we are battling in about 6 minutes after recording this. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this team builder, and if you have, be sure to leave a like on the video. Your guys' support is always greatly appreciated. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the team in the comment section down below. Show some love to my man Dan. His channel will be in the description of this video. Thank you again so much for watching. As always, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Later.